Hi, so imagine, if you will, that this mug, courtesy of CAMP's Center for Advanced Manufacturing in Puget Sound, is your service that you provide, your ability, your capacity to fulfill customer services. And for sake of the discussion, the water in this bucket constitutes all of the people all across the internet who might possibly buy your service. They're the people that fit your ideal client avatar, ICA, or ideal client profile, ICP. And so there's this concept called a sales funnel, and what we're going to try to do is shed some light on what exactly a sales funnel is. And so I'm going to try to put a graphic here that says the basic steps of a sales funnel are AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. Attention, interest, desire, action. Attention, interest, desire, action. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to attract the attention of all of the people in that bucket. And here's the reality. You can't serve all the people in that bucket, but even more significantly, you can't even capture the attention of all the people in that bucket, because we're all constantly distracted by all of the messages that are bombarding us every single day. So what do we do about it? Again, attention, interest, desire, action. So we have to get attention before we can generate interest. From the interest, we nurture desire, and then the person takes action. So what we're going to try to do today is demonstrate the concept of a sales funnel using a funnel. All right. So the issue from my perspective is there are a whole bunch of people in the digital marketing space who are marketing, I can build you a high converting sales funnel. And what they mean is, I can build you a beautiful landing page with some great copy on it. And the problem is, the landing page might be the centerpiece of a sales funnel. It might be the visible portion of a sales funnel, but it is not the totality of the sales funnel. Just like a website is the centerpiece of a marketing system, but all the things you do to attract attention to the website and the follow-up after someone visits the website is what is your sales, what is your marketing system. The totality of the marketing system is much more than the website. The totality of the sales funnel is much more than the landing page and the purchase page with a thank you page following it. And so, how do you get all the people in that big, huge bucket who might possibly fit your ICA, ICP into this little tiny funnel, and through that little tiny funnel and into your fulfillment system? So first of all, here's the reality. You can't help everyone. Some of these people are just going to go to a competitor, or they're never going to buy in the first place. And each of us needs to be okay with that. Or they're going to look at that competitor and they're going to say, I'd rather go to, in this case, thank you, VA versus camps. I'm going to go to the VA. And so they're going to end up choosing your competitor as their service provider. But look how much, even there, we get a lot of slop. People aren't actually entering the funnel because there's no funnel. So what the attention interest, the interest portion is this capacity to expand the reach area of our funnel, and we get more people choosing to enter our funnel. I'm going to put some of those people that splashed out anyway. I'm just going to put them aside. So here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the attention and generate interest in our sales funnel. And that allows people to start taking action. And then there's this other factor that comes into play, and that is the fact that even though you could serve all of those people and you would rather not have them go to your competitor, some of them, your competitor actually has a better product in their specific case, their specific use case. They would be better served by your competitor or by using some alternate way of providing that service. So there's actually a degree to which we want our funnel to be just a little bit leaky. Even when we do get people's attention, we want some of them to choose to go to a different competitor. But also we have a limited capacity at any given time to onboard new customers. So maybe what we want is a funnel that looks like this. Maybe what we want is a funnel with a filter. And so, if I can get this to balance the way there we go. Balance the way I want it to. Maybe a funnel with a filter where we're getting these people's attention and we're holding and capturing that attention over time. Some of the people are immediately turning into customers, and others, they're either opting out, and we do want them to opt out, or maybe it's just the fact that we're holding them in our sales funnel long enough because they're not quite ready to make the purchasing decision. And our filter has enough of a nurturing of this interest and desire that even though we got their attention, they're not ready to purchase yet. And so instead of just purchasing, we hold them in our filter long enough for them to reach a place where they're ready to make a buying decision. And so I'm going to take this from the conceptual and the graphic to the practical, how it's playing out in my marketing. The top of my funnel is my activities in a couple of key Facebook groups on the internet. And I take an approach that says I would rather be helpful than be transactional. A lot more gets done if we don't worry about who gets credit for it getting done. So by being someone who's helping get things done, I can help other people be successful doing their thing. And although often there's no direct financial reward to me, I know that in the end, that reward will come. That compensation will come. And I have specific examples. I have literally had people, especially in the case where, yes, I do provide direct services to people, but I also have products that are affiliate models. So as an affiliate of Termageddon, which is a system that provides terms and conditions for a website that are updated and applicable to the customer base of that particular website. By my endorsement of that platform, every once in a while someone just subscribes to Termageddon, and I am compensated through an affiliate program. Similarly with HighLevel. Yes, my services revolve around implementing HighLevel on behalf of a customer, a client. However, I'm also an affiliate of HighLevel. And sometimes, and it's literally happened where the first actual interaction I've had with them is they contacted me and said, can I have your affiliate link? I'm signing up for HighLevel. Thank you for the information you provided. You have provided me the attention and the interest. I've achieved desire, but I'm going directly to HighLevel, and there's some good reasons for that, and I'm not going into that in this particular context. But instead of subscribing to my white label and being a client of mine, they chose to thank me in a very tangible way, and I appreciate that immensely. The point is, when you have multiple ways that you can fulfill, the compensation comes through that filter in multiple different ways. Thus, all of these people on the internet who might possibly be your ideal client, giving them ways to interact with you is how you build your interest and desire. Instead of it just being about a flashy landing page and attention, build a nurturing relationship that will turn into action. I'm Keith Bashirs. I'm the bald guy. I help small businesses with marketing, theory, tactics, techniques, training, and technology. Have a